could beat the Golden Girl. Trina Gulliver's lost in round one once before. That was in 2014.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First set, first leg, it's Trina to throw first. Game on.
And it's Gulliver who gets us underway.
30.
Claire Brookin qualified for Lakeside as the standby
60.
player in 14th place on the BDO invitation rankings, because Trina, who won the World Masters, had already qualified.
44. $60.
Trina's played in all 17 now Ladies World Championships.
59.
This is the 10th time she returns as defending champion. She's successfully defended her title on 7 occasions.
45.
And only one former champion has lost in round one. That was Frances Hunselaar, who lost to Trina in 2010, having won the title in 2009.
100.
That's more like it from both players. Trina told me backstage that she's always nervous. Even Trina Gulliver gets nervous before
44.
walking out onto the stage, and she said if she wasn't nervous, she'd think there's a problem.
$60. $95.
Trina first onto a finish. She has the darts in this first leg of the match.
60. Trina, you require 129.
Straight into the 7, so can't now finish. A reminder, in the women's first round, it's the first two sets. Each set is the best
27.
of 5
Claire, you
legs.
require 116.
Double 18.
80.
Not far away.
Trina, you require 102.
Pressure on this 102 for Trina to hold her throw. It's going to bull double 16.
42.
So, two
Claire, you
18s
require 36.
for the first leg of the match. Claire Brookin. 2 9s. Can't now finish.
No score. Trina, you require 60.
Right, there's the big 20. 2 10s needed now.
40.
Oh dear.
I think there's a little bit of nerves going on
Claire, you
there.
require 36.
I think they're both a little bit nervous because they do play each other a couple of times. Claire's beaten Trina. You can see by the way she's throwing.
No score.
It's always a bit of a double trouble.
Trina, you require 20.
Well, she's now missed 6 darts for the opening leg as Claire. And Trina's missed 2. Make that 3.
Game shot on the first leg. Trina Gulliver. Second leg, it's Claire to throw first. Game on.
Normally, if Trina misses it the first time and you give her another chance, she doesn't normally miss it. I've been on the receiving end often
60.
enough.
Lovely to have you in the commentary box once again, Dieter.
Thank you for having me. I say, these two ladies have met a couple of times throughout the season, you know, in tournaments and so forth. And to be fair, Claire has beaten Trina, but they've not played each other on a stage this big before, so
43.
looking at how Claire is playing, I think she's feeling a little bit nervous, because it is quite daunting to enter a stage like this for your first time.
Very few of us, Dito, will ever experience what it's like to be up on that lakeside stage, under cameras, under lights,
40.
live on television, with 1,500 people all watching in the auditorium, that buzz.
Oh,
What is it like?
Oh, it's really quite magical.
60.
You know, you get up there, the first time when you walk out, it doesn't matter how often you're there, but when you come out to play on your first game, every nerve is tingling. I love it. I love it.
I was surprised. I was talking to Trina an hour or so
70.
ago, and she said, I'm really nervous. I said, really? Because you don't really have anything to prove up there, you know. She goes, I know.
No, not being 10 times world champion, but
55.
it's because it's the first game, and we all want to do well. No one wants to go out first round. I mean, the men first game, Nick Kenny and Glenn Durant, was a superb game.
100.
And in that last set, if Nick had hit his double, it would have been a different scenario, because instead of being 2-0 down, they would have been 1-1.
81.
So Glenn Durant, the men's top seed, through to the second round. You, as you always are, basically, are the women's top seed. Does that put a little bit more pressure on you?
No, not really. I mean, I'm #1 seed because I've
82.
done a lot more tournament than most of the ladies, apart from Eileen de Graaf, who is the next lady who's done as much tournament
82.
as myself.
Trina, you require 164.
So Trina on a finish, a 164. Still on, treble 18.
Oh,
78.
that was unlucky. That went in and out.
Claire, you require 120.
Shanghai on the 20s. When it's single, treble, no, just missed the treble.
60. Trina, you
I
require
think once
86.
Claire get a leg, then I think she will settle down. But it's just settling down on that first game.
You could see the nerves. She went for bullseye for double 16.
.26. Claire, you require 60.
I mean, one of the things with the ladies, you go up there and you just want to play well all the time. We always put so much pressure on ourselves, you know, really.
40. Trina, you require 60.
All you want to do is really just enjoy the game.
Tops for Trina, double 10.
She normally likes double 10.
40.
As you see, that was very close.
Claire, you require 20.
Well, she's missed 8 darts at a double so far. Double 7 she's left herself.
Game shot on the second leg. Claire Brookin.
I think Claire will settle down
Third
now.
leg, it's Trina to throw first. Game on.
Getting that first leg is always a bonus, because it really do settle you, because you don't want to come off not winning a leg. Although I've been there a few times.
125.
I mean, last year, it was just a crazy tournament for the ladies,
100.
I think.
It really was.
Yeah, because when you look back on it, no one really performed like as they should do. But, you know, that's the name of the game sometimes.
46.
I don't know why we don't, but it's how it is.
Well, we hear it year after year and time again, how difficult it is
140.
to take your A game up onto that lakeside stage.
It is very, very difficult. I mean, Claire's just hit 140. As I said, once she get a leg, then she will settle down.
30.
Because she has said she is a stage player as to a floor player. So it will be interesting to see.
Well, she is one of
45.
4 debutants in the Women's World Championship this year. No debutant has ever won the title, apart from Trina, of course, who won the first ever title.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it goes without saying, doesn't it? Well, I'm hoping it's my year. Every year I come, I'm hoping it's my year. But I'm hoping that it will come true.
There will be few more popular winners, Dieter.
95.
You've come close so often.
I'm playing a very, very good young lady called Casey
Gallagher, yeah.
Yes, because she was one of my protege that we helped to sponsor to play county.
99. Claire, you require 121.
So this, to break the throw and to take the lead. 11 for Bullseye. So Bull for a 2-1 lead.
96.
Lucky.
Trina, you require 78.
The weirdest thing about it with Trina, she's such a fantastic player, but
20 in tops.
last year,
No score.
she only won 2
Claire, you require
tournaments.
25.
Double 8.
Oh,
No score.
Lucky.
Big mistake from
Trina, you
Trina
require
and a big
78.
mistake from Claire. Pressure on this 78 though. So don't hit the treble this time. And here's the dart at double top.
58.
A couple of times she's
Claire, you require 25.
fallen low with that.
No score.
Back to double 10 for Trina. Her third dart at double
Trina,
10.
you require 20.
She hasn't hit it yet. Stares at that red bit. She hit double 5 to win the first leg of the match. One last dart at it.
15. Claire, you require 25.
Claire's still on 25. Double 8.
Game
There
shot on the third
it
leg.
is.
Claire Brookin. Fourth leg, it's Claire to throw first. Game on.
she's taken that leg in the end. It's
Well, you don't often miss 6 darts at a double
140.
against Trina Gulliver and win the leg.
not normally. As I say, last year Trina really
140.
she hadn't won a tournament apart from the World Championship at the beginning of the year, and what she's done this 2016, she won the biggest one at the beginning of the year
100.
and won the second biggest one at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So if you can do that every year, you know.
We won't mention who she beat in both finals.
Let's not go there. But hey, you know,
125.
you got to just take it on the chin.
41.
We have a new referee at Lakeside 2017.
26.
Charlie Corstefine from Essex making his debut on that stage, along with Claire Brookin.
Yeah, Charlie's from my town, because I'm from Essex as well. Actually, he's not far from me.
28.
Far from me. I mean, Claire at the moment, she's taken a little time out because, as you can see, she's expecting her second child, and it's actually due in March.
122.
So she'll probably be feeling the heat as well, being up there, because it's really quite hot, those stage.
Yeah, as if it's not hard enough playing on that
43.
stage. Playing on the stage when you're 7 months
88.
pregnant.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Trina is playing against 2 and not 1.
Double 14 she's left herself, Trina, to level this first set. Oh, that missed by a distance.
81. Claire, you require 149.
So 7 when she comes back, Trina. Unusually for her,
41.
she's
Trina,
been having
you require 7.
double trouble on this stage. Double 2 she needs. There
Game
it is.
shot on the fourth leg. Trina Gulliver. Fifth leg, it's Trina to throw first. Game on.
It is very hard to play your friend, and Trina and Claire are very good friends. You know, and I could never...
Here we go. There's room in there.
135.
As I say, they're such good friends sometimes, you know, you get up there and you just have to think, I'm playing my friend, but at the end of the day, I need to win.
They were having a lovely chat backstage.
Yes.
60.
Because they all travel together at times and share as well. So, you know, we're all pretty... Most of us are all pretty close with one another after doing the tour year in, year out.
121.
It's funny, we can always tell when there's two friends playing, and then just occasionally there's a match with a bit of needle.
Yes.
We like it both ways.
Well, when you get up there, sometimes even the best of friends, you have to kind of separate yourself, haven't you? Well, you try anyway.
40.
How much chat is there between the players up on the stage?
Well, when you're on stage, you don't really talk to each other because you're there to do a job.
Just the odd well played
60.
or good dart, or
No,
not even that?
No, not even that. you just think when they hit the double, you just go bugger. But no, when you're playing each other, because it takes the concentration
60.
away if you're chatting. So.
Well, there are amigos on the stage and there are amigos in the audience.
60. Trina, you require 145.
Treble 15 for tops for the set.
105.
Three very good darts from Trina. Leaves her on the brink of the opening set.
60.
So
Trina, you require 40.
she has 6 darts if she wants them from 40. She only usually would need 1. She'll be back even if she misses this,
20.
and she does.
$84. Trina, you require 20.
To hold her throw, to win the deciding leg, and to open a 1-set lead. Double 5. She can't afford to miss too many more.
Yes, that's
And
game shot.
doesn't.
And the first set. Trina Gulliver.
Another double 5 for Trina Gulliver. It won her the first leg, it won her the 5th. Trina Gulliver, as both players prepare for a little rest, is halfway to the second round. She leads Claire Brookin by a set to love.
I think she will be happy with that, to a sigh of relief there.
Well, Dieter, you know these players better than anyone. What chance Claire winning from here?
She's got all the chance in the world because it's only 3 sets.
Second
And
set.
because
First
it's
leg
only
is
3
Claire to throw
sets,
first.
it makes
Game on.
you get so nervous. So if Claire takes this set, then I think you'll see a different game. And hopefully where they've gone off, she's
41.
settled down a little bit. Because obviously Trina has been there so many times. And it's Claire's first one, so...
100.
Well, as it shows, Trina's come out fighting a little bit better than Claire, so the break's probably done them a little bit of good.
Both of them struggling
41.
on their doubles in the opening set, which went all the way to 5 legs. Trina hitting 3 of 19. Claire 2 of 16.
76.
I don't know why with the ladies' game, we're either right on it or we're totally off it.
100.
And I cannot I don't know why. I will honest, because I know myself. I've been here where I've had like the eyes finish, and then another time I am absolutely useless. And
100.
I don't know why. There's just too much going on between our heads, I think. But you know, other than that,
I've always thought how tough it must be for a player who starts throwing and presumably backstage you're throwing your normal brilliant darts, and then you come onto the stage and you're not throwing well. How difficult is it to turn that around?
you just have to keep going and just keep digging. Just keep digging, and hopefully the other player, you just think, give me a chance. And if you get that chance, you just have to take it. But
well, Claire's first to a finish here, 138 when she comes back. How much of a bite can Trina take out of 171?
97.
Good cover dart
138.
in the treble 19. Treble 18 for double 12. Can't finish now, but
180.
she hit the double top.
Trina requires 74.
So double 10 when she comes back, if she comes back. This can be done in 2 darts. 20 for tops.
Trina looks a lot more focused now to when she first came out.
54. Clay required 20.
Needs to start hitting these.
Game shot on the first leg.
There it is.
Claire Brookin.
That was emphatic.
Second leg is Trina to throw first. Game on.
The girls like double 5, but a double is a double. It doesn't matter which double, as long as you hit it.
We've had
140.
2 double 5s, 3 double 5s now, a double 7, and then the more traditional double 8 and double 4
Well, yes.
in the 6 legs so far.
I think Claire is still very nervous. She just shook her head there, and I just think her focus is totally gone. Hopefully she can get it back, and you know,
66.
it's really just settling down and getting that nerves out of your arm. And as you say, sometimes it's really hard to do.
60.
But she says she loved playing on stage. But the thing is, they don't realise how different this stage is to other stage in the country or in the world, to be honest with you.
Well, it makes for a great spectacle
It does.
for the rest of us.
60.
I mean,
And how
Claire's,
much can you enjoy it when you're up there, by the way?
you know, you just have to say to yourself, I'm just going to go out there. It's the experience. But for the first time, it's the
170.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
I don't think she wanted to do that. But as I said, you just have to go out there and just
60.
think, you know, it's another
Trina requires
stage.
25.
It's not the stage that we play all year to get to. You just got to enjoy it.
Double 8 then for Trina.
Oh,
Oh
unlucky.
dear. Was for a 14 dart leg. But she will be back at least once.
60. Trina required 25.
So big 9.
Oh.
No score.
This is unusually wayward. Second time she's hit the treble when she meant to hit the single. This must be giving Claire confidence.
And Claire's not taking it. This is the thing. She's not taking it.
41.
And one of the things we do,
Trina required 25.
if it's not going, you try too hard.
Right, for the 3rd time of asking then, Trina. Single 9, double 8.
9. Claire, you require 157.
There's Sue watching on Trina's wife, and those fingernails. There's not going to be much left of them.
No, and Claire Brookin husband Tim is sitting right next to
59.
Sue.
Trina requires 16.
Okay, double 8. Where is the finishing?
Claire, you require 98.
Remember, she had a dart for a 14-dart leg.
Yes, she did, and you start thinking about it. You start thinking about the finish.
66.
Well, this is her 5th visit to the Oki, her 5th set of 3 darts since she had 25 remaining.
Yes.
And this is Trina Gulliver we're talking about. Another dart at double 4. There it is.
Second leg. Trina Gulliver.
Well, it doesn't matter how.
No.
Third leg, it's Claire to throw first.
Except it does a bit.
It happens to all of us at some point. You don't want it to, but it does.
180.
There we go with the first maximum of the Women's World Championship 2017. Claire Brookin.
140.
And Trina responds.
A very good job, follow up.
Perhaps it takes a leg like that last one to just
60.
Just settle you
shake
down.
some form.
Yeah. And you know, sometimes the ladies carry each other along.
140.
If one's playing bad, the other one plays bad, and once you pick it up, the other one picks it up. And that's how the ladies' game goes sometimes.
55.
Trina, it seems to me, has 2 match modes. One is just to do enough to win.
Yes.
And
yes.
one is to front run when everything's going beautifully.
Yes, yes.
Today she's just doing enough.
95.
And she hasn't won yet.
No. And she's doing enough because Claire is allowing her to.
So she's on a finish, is Trina.
125.
But Claire's had a ton 80 and a ton 40 in this leg.
126.
Options on the 19s here. A treble leaves a bullseye. Locked off. Oh, that's an excellent dart. That is a terrific dart.
86.
Unlucky.
That's a nice leave. Double top, fell in the right one.
Treble 18 now for double 12.
She's getting annoyed with herself.
41. Trina, you require 40.
Double top. She hasn't hit it yet to move to within 1 leg of the match.
Game shot on the 3rd leg. Trina Gulliver.
Better finishing. That's more like it. That's what we're used to.
4th leg, it's Trina to throw first. Game on.
I think Claire will be annoyed with herself after starting with a 180 and then losing that leg.
She had a 180 and a 140, and she didn't have a dart at a double.
No.
140.
It just shows you what this stage does to you, because in normal, Claire finishing is normally one of her strongest points.
100.
And you get there and everything just seems to go out the window, doesn't it?
Well, Trina seems to be playing herself into a bit of form here.
Yes, definitely.
2 140s in the last leg. And look at that.
140.
Look at those 3 darts. Unusually for her, she's missed, in 8 legs so far, 26 darts at a double.
Yes, it happens sometimes.
But just in the last couple of legs.
Yes, she certainly is
140.
that superb scoring, as we know she can.
Yeah, she really is back to her best now. 81 points between her and the second round.
As you were saying, she's a good front runner.
81.
She's a very good front runner.
$16 for bullseye, or maybe treble 10. Anyway, she'll be back. Single 16 now.
41.
Yeah, because Claire is still back on 200, then she'll go. She went that route.
$140. Trina, you require 40.
Come on, says Sue. This is for the match for Trina Gulliver.
Game
And
shot.
there
And
it is.
Trina Gulliver.
A 13-dart leg to win it. It took her a while to get going, mind you, but Trina Gulliver the 10 times Lakeside champion, is up and running in 2017.
She played very well there, that leg.
Trina Gulliver showing all her experience there to get over the line. The analysis coming next.